Hey y'all, I'm Melissa Guerra. I am the Kitchen Wrangler and I know it's football season, and so I wanted to share one of my very favorite Instapot recipes with you. It is Instant Queso Dip, which queso actually means queso, cheese, but in South Texas we say it queso. Are we embarrassed? No, we love it. It is one of the best dishes ever, and it's a must when you're having a football party. You have got to make queso dip in your Instapot, and this is my favorite version because this version uses chorizo. So delicious, one of our local favorites here in South Texas. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and let's get started on our Instapot queso dip with chorizo. Now this queso dip is different than a lot of queso dips because I use 3 different types of cheese and I add freshly browned chorizo. It smells so delicious. It's chock full of garlic and spices and a little bit of vinegar. So good. The first thing we need to do is to set our Instapot to saute, and we are going to brown our chorizo for 5 to 8 minutes. I prefer to cover it because it cooks just a little bit faster. Once the chorizo is nice and brown, we're going to break it up with a spatula. Now that the chorizo is browned, we can add our cheeses. I'm going to add 32 ounces of processed American cheese, and we're gonna add a 10-ounce can of diced tomatoes with chiles in them. And we're gonna add some cream cheese. Half a pound of very sharp cheddar cheese that's been grated. This queso dip is the cheesiest with chorizo. Oh, it's so good. Now you need to turn your Instapot to slow cooking and let the cheeses melt very slowly. This is not a quick process. You want the cheeses to melt very slowly so they stay very creamy and they don't scorch at the bottom. It should take about 20 minutes for all of the cheeses to melt, and cover it so it keeps all of the heat in. I would check it every 5 minutes and give it a stir just to make sure that it doesn't burn on the bottom. Once all of the cheeses are melted, you may notice that the cheese is very thick. This is easily fixed. Just add a 1/4 cup of milk and stir it in, and you can keep adding small amounts of milk until you get the right consistency for your queso dip. So once all of the cheeses are creamy and yummy, we're gonna add some chopped chile serrano. Now, you don't have to because the queso dip at this point is pretty ready, but I like to give it just a little bit more spice, and I just love the flavor of fresh chile serrano. I'm gonna use my mini chopper to mince them really finely, and then I'm gonna put them right into our queso dip. So delicious, and I'm gonna top this with a little bit of chopped cilantro. You can top it with chopped green onions. A little bit of fresh flavor is so incredible with this creamy, cheesy treat. Doesn't that look delicious? It's got little bits of chorizo and chile and tomatoes. I love this stuff. It is so good. Of course, this queso dip is wonderful on baked potatoes or as a side dish for any barbecue, but the classic is to serve it over some corn tostadas. And that's it for our Instapot queso dip. I hope you enjoy it as much as my family does. And wherever you are, whoever you are, I hope your football team wins. Now, you know, if you have any questions, you can always message me at help@kitchenwrangler.com, or you can message me through Instagram, through Facebook, through TikTok, through Twitter, or even here on YouTube. You know, I'm always looking forward to hearing from you. I'm Melissa Guerra, I'm the Kitchen Wrangler, and I'm looking forward to seeing you here at the ranch again soon. Bye now.